Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a busy one, guys. I'm already sweating my booyaka off. The kids are running around playing. Serenity's been up here off and on all morning with Adeline. They're out riding their e-bikes and all that, having a good time. I have already started loading everything for Freedom Weekend because I got to take my big trailer because I got something coming back to the mountain. Check it out. Oh, move my hat. I've already got the four-wheeler loaded up. I am taking the four-wheeler with me, so I got a ride for Freedom Weekend. And I parked it there. That way Mike and Lissa can load up all of their stuff because they're going to be riding with me. We're actually headed down to the landing right now to check in with those guys. Let them know the trailer's up there and set up for them to be able to easy access to get it loaded up. I still got to run to town today and pick up last minute stuff and also grab a couple of things for the animals. I'm going to add to their watering and all of that other stuff. That way when Gumby comes, he don't have to deal with watering and stuff and just kind of feed and stuff like that. Make it real quick. Gumby is not going to be going to Freedom Weekend, so he's going to look out for the mountain for me and the Dreamers. So big shout out to Junk to Gems. Appreciate you, brother. But I'm going to make it as easy as possible, and shouldn't really even have to deal with the chickens by the time I'm done. They should have enough food and water to make it the whole weekend. Same with the goats, but the rabbits, that's the adult rabbits, will probably need watering. I will have a big watering system for the babies as well, so literally it should only take about 5 minutes to take care of the animals there on the mountain for 2 days. It shouldn't take long at all. I actually talked to my neighbor this morning. He was out there spraying the fields and came up to me, and he's got about 15 round bales of hay that he offered me. He said they won't be too good for their cows, so he offered me a discounted rate for a bunch of round bales. So I'm going to end up with about 10-15 round bales for the goats, which would be enough hay to last them for a year. So that should save me a little jingle, because I'm basically getting the round bales for about what I've been paying for the square bales. So now I can just put a big round bale in there with them, and they can eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and I'll just move it as I move them. So I think that's going to work out pretty good. I'm probably going to get one of those little troughs that you set the round bale in, and that way they don't waste a ton of it, because goats waste a lot of hay, guys. That's why I feed them cubes individual instead of just throwing whole bales in there, because they waste a ton of hay. Let's see what we got going on here. Pulling up to the old landing now. Let's see what Mike and Lissa got going on. Well, I want to show you something while I'm here. Check this out. Lissa is a much better gardener than I am. What are these called again?
They're
cannon lilies? Yeah, I got some down there that I need to get planted, but these are doing absolutely amazing. And so is her rose bush over there. Are you ready for Freedom Weekend?
I am. I'm excited.
We got kids running all over the mountain.
I know.
Back and forth. They're scooting around on their scooters. I came down here to let them know about the trailer and everything else, because they're getting ready to start buzzing as well, I'm sure.
Yep.
I've been buzzing all morning. I've already been to the dumpster, unloaded the back of the truck because I had a bunch of boxes, stuff like that, moved the trailer, all kinds of stuff, which y'all seen. So as soon as Mike gets done, you know, doing his hair and all of that stuff, you know, he's a little bougie. Yeah. Mike's bougier than you think. He is. I'll bring y'all back when he gets back. Looks like we got kids coming down the driveway. They're following me. Check it out. Takes them a minute to get down that rocky driveway. I tell you what, guys, they are living their best life. There's one. Welcome back, Hot Rod. What took you so long? The rocks? Welcome. Beep, beep. Oh, I tell you what, these kids got a hard life. Boy, I tell you what, hard life. Today?
Yep.
Y'all playing hard?
Yep.
Nice.
Will we be tired tonight?
Yes.
Yes. No. Never.
Oh, look. This guy.
What's going on?
I told you he was bougie. Look at him. Got a hair parted like alfalfa. Even got a little piece of hair in the back just like alfalfa.
Stick it straight up.
Hey, go Ridge Life.
Go Ridge Life. I was trying to think of the girl's name that was on Little Rascals, but I couldn't remember.
I can't remember either. Leave it in the comments if you know the girl's name that was on Little Rascals.
Yeah.
Help us out. So, I came down here to give you an update.
Update.
Update is
Update.
the trailer has been moved.
Okay.
It is at the entrance of where the goats are.
Okay.
Going to the boneyard. I got it pulled up, disconnected. That way you can back up to it and load up whatever you're loading up.
Well, I won't be able to back up and load up anything because I got this big old water tote in the back of my truck.
Well, however you plan on doing whatever you're doing.
I'm gonna have to carry everything single-handedly all the way up there. I can't get it out the back of my truck.
Yeah. Well, however the trailer's there.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough room for me to bring trailer down here and turn around. So, yeah. It's going to be a mission.
What we should have done was come down here and put everything in the back of your truck and took it up there to the trailer before you loaded up the four-wheeler. And then I could have helped you load the four-wheeler.
Oh, well, that's already done. See, I'm on the move.
Hey, I see you cleaned up and edged up, though.
You was doing your hair and all this other bougie stuff, and I've been up there sweating my booyah off.
I mean, in my defense, I have been over there in my solar field getting I was already up doing stuff, and I've gotten not one, but 2 videos already out today.
Oh, nice.
One on Drifting Dreamers 5 about the new work that's been over there right behind you guys, and one on Dreaming with Drifters about something that happened huge with Serenity yesterday.
What? Besides getting me to make her hot dogs and not eating them? Yeah, let me tell you this story, guys. Let me tell you this story. So the kids, they've been running the mountain. They go back and forth, and just having a blast. Well, yesterday they was up on Come On Mountain playing pretty late. You know, it was about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, y'all guys want some hot dogs, you know, and stuff like that. And they was like, yeah, we want hot dogs. You know how kids are. So I make them each 2 hot dogs and applesauce and all this other stuff. And I go in there and I'm eating my hot dogs, and Serenity going to tap me on my forehead. Or not my top of my head and say, Uncle David, I would like to not eat these hot dogs. And because I'm having spaghetti tonight. Is this lunch? It's 8 o'clock at night, and she asked me, is it lunch?
Well, you know, Serenity has 2, sometimes 3 lunches.
Yeah. And I'm like, child, it's almost dark. It's not lunch. So basically, wasted 2 hot dogs. She did eat the applesauce, though. You know she's going to eat the snack.
Yeah. Oh,
She
snack.
gonna
Snack 'em up.
She's going to eat the snack. So basically, 2 hot dogs was in the wind. Domino appreciated it.
Yep.
Domino appreciated
Sure,
it.
he
And then
always
she came back,
appreciates
and then Mike had to cook late spaghetti.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be a late spaghetti. Lissa was hard at work on the edit last night, and I was supposed to already start cooking spaghetti. However, I've been so worn out here lately, I took an extended nap, and I woke up a little late, so that was why the spaghetti was late.
I wished I could take a nap, but the way this heat's been and the way that air conditioner's been kicking my butt, there ain't no napping during the day right now.
I know hate is a strong word, so I'm going to use just a strong dislike.
Okay.
I strongly
Strongest of dislike.
dislike eating dinner after 8:30.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I do not like it, but sometimes it happens.
It's also not good for you, because then it sits all up in the belly, which you don't have to worry about. Mike ain't never going to gain no weight. He's got a tapeworm, and it goes all the way up here, see? And it comes out there. Crazy. So I guess we're going to have to figure this out. I didn't think about...
I can put it all in the car.
You know, what happens is when he disrespects my water, he has to go through extreme measures like this. See, now, if he wouldn't have disrespected my water, then he could have just used Uber and went down there and got him some water. But being that he disrespected my water, Now he's got to go and get city water.
Yep.
Now he's a city boy.
Yeah.
Told you he's bougie. He's
And you know what? I'm gonna just, they say that beep rolls downhill.
Yep.
So I'm gonna step out of the side and let it roll past me because Lissa said she wanted the city water to keep her hair nice. So
My beautiful niece is the one that's been dogging out my water the whole time, eh?
I mean, I can handle the harsh smell and harsh activities it's doing to my water heater and the harsh stains and sleep. I can live with all that, guys. It's Lissa that's really complaining about the damage it's doing to her hair. I could have lived with all the harshness.
Yep. And you hear them talking more crap about my water, but that's okay. That's okay. I guess they're gonna have to truck it in until they get their water catchment done. You know, I was messing with them. I said, you know, that creek's dried up. What you gonna do? Now, guys, you know, I would let them come get water if they wanted water. But I was telling them, I was like, yeah, all that smack you was talking about my water, now the creek's dry. Now what? Luckily, old Gumby over there at Junk the Gems got that city water. I know for a fact, undercover really wants to live in the city. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She wants to live in the city.
You see how she's always wearing her dresses.
Yeah,
and
dresses and
sandals
stuff, and wanting city water and all of that. Yeah, she's a city slicker. That is very far from the truth.
Actually, Lissa is one of the only people I know that walks around the mountain barefoot all the time.
Yeah.
Lissa would much rather prefer to be a recluse mountain woman.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not.
You ever heard of the witch that lives in the mountain? Dun dun dun!
Hey, I'm not running around nowhere barefooted. My feet are sensitive. Sensitive. It's like my emotions. It's sensitive. All right, guys, enough cutting up because apparently we got a lot more to do today. We got a big trip, and don't forget, something's coming back to the mountain. Leave it in the comments of what you think it's going to be. It's huge.
Another person?
It's huge. No, I've got enough people to watch out for right now. I can't handle more people right now. All right, love every single one of y'all guys. I hope y'all having an amazing day. Make sure that you do something nice for somebody. Take another step closer to your goals, but keep it real. Come on.